Okay, what's up, world? By the end of this short video, you're going to learn exactly how to be in the zone all the time, to be in a creative mood at any time, regardless of the circumstances, so that you're ready to create that great anthem consistently, so that you're willing to perform at any different context or any different situation you need in order to be the artist that you want to become and start to move away from that self doubt or that unsure nature that you might have as you're grinding through this industry and this incredible rap game that we all know and love, and you want to take over. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm Drew Morrissey, and this is How to Rap. Okay, so for all of you artists out there that are feeling like sometimes I really feel like I'm in the zone, I'm really ready to create that song that I want thousands, even millions to sing. I'm really ready to freestyle when somebody asks me. I'm really ready to promote myself in the right way. Sometimes that happens to me, and then other times I'm just not feeling it. I'm just really not in the groove, and I really don't like that because I want to be on point. I want to be in the zone all the time. This video is for you. So we're going to go through a couple key mindsets in the solution so that you're in the zone all the time. You're not waiting for that perfect moment when you're really feeling it, but you can do this all the time. You're always ready to promote. You're always ready to perform. You're always ready to take it to that next level whenever you need it in your career. Okay, so the two mindsets, just to get your head wrapped around this as we get into exactly how to solve this problem for you. Two mindsets are the idea of inspiration and the idea of momentum. Inspiration and momentum. So let's get into exactly what these mean so that you can get your solution. Okay, so inspiration is something that all artists have, all creative people have. You wouldn't probably be a creative person if you didn't know it. It feels like to have inspiration. And what inspiration is the idea that you're in the mood to create. You feel like creating. You feel like writing that dope rhyme. You feel like doing that promotional material on Instagram and getting a great photo and doing all the sort of artistic stuff you need to do to make it great. You feel like performing for people, freestyling, doing that new song, whatever it is. In short, you feel inspired. You feel like doing it. You're in the mood. And being inspired is great. It's amazing. It happens to all of us as creative people. But it's reliance on being in the mood. It comes in waves. It's not a guarantee. It's not something you're always going to feel. So if you're relying on that wave feeling to wait till you're inspired and now I'm in the mood all the time, you're going to have a lot of down times in which you're not feeling it and you're not going to create, or you're not going to create on the level that you want. So in order to go away from just relying on inspiration and waiting for that wave to come along, or waiting for that one moment where you're going through something in order to create, I want you to start to move toward momentum. I want you to start to look towards momentum. Now, momentum and the idea of being in momentum is really something that's not as sexy, I'll admit, as being inspired. We all have this image of this great artist going through some kind of pain and then emerging with this classic album, or this great artist, going through a harsh breakup and then creating this amazing painting, the Van Gogh moment. And we all have this image, but it's not necessarily always the way that you need to do it in order to be the best artist you can be. You can have momentum. What that means is you can be consistent in your creation, for better or worse, but always creating so that there's more likely a time in which you're either going to be inspired or create something that maybe in that moment you were just going through the motions, you're just going through the momentum, but you create something that is surprisingly good. You sit on it. You said, well, I set this goal to make a song every single day for a week. And when I made this song, because I was just in momentum, I didn't know if it was going to be crazy hot, but I gave myself some time and I really enjoyed it. So the idea is getting into momentum rather than relying on inspiration. And that's the real key to get in the zone. It's not something, it's not just a theory. I mean, this is something that I do not only with the way I coach my artists, but some I do with my own music and even my own videos. I got to be in momentum, creating videos, giving you content. And whether or not I know in the moment, is this the most inspired video you've ever seen from How to Rap or not, I'm still going to actually put the video out. I'm going to be in the momentum of creating. So when that moment comes, I'm right there. I'm ready to go. So, some key ways to get into momentum. Start small and work your way up. The way I like to say it is small victories lead to big victories. So, if you felt like you're out of inspiration or you're out of the moment, what I would suggest is first set a goal to write one verse a day for 3 days, just one verse a day. And if you accomplish that small goal, you're good. okay, for 3 days straight. I guarantee by that third day, when you're in that momentum, rather than waiting for the inspiration of that verse, you're probably going to want to push it to 2 verses. And if you say, all right, well, I'm going to push it a little bit farther, 2 verses a day for 3 days, you're going to be in that momentum to write a full song. If you're trying to improve your choruses, set a small goal. Okay, I'm just going to write a chorus for each verse that I'm practicing. For each verse that I practice just for a day, I'm going to write one short chorus, not judge myself, get into that momentum. If you're trying to promote yourself and get your social media game up, set a small goal, 4 tweets a day for a week. And then, at the end of that week, I'll come back, not worry about how creative or inspired there are. I'm just going to try this out. Now, if you do this, if you actually follow that slow, gradual, small victory to big victory mindset, I guarantee you will surprise yourself. You will begin to be in momentum and you'll start creating more. Not only will you start creating more, but you'll actually probably come up with some more creative stuff than you thought you would when you were just laying in bed, not doing anything, waiting for that supposed inspiration to come. So the main idea here with momentum and how to do it is set small goals, whether that's writing 1 verse a day, whether that's writing a few tweets or Instagrams or a short snap story or whatever it is to promote, whether it's freestyling for 5 minutes a day rather than trying to set some crazy inspired goal of an hour. Start small and then gradually go up and get into momentum. So let's just review exactly. Okay, so most artists, what they do is they wait for inspiration, which is great because inspiration will come. You wouldn't be an artist if you're not inspired. So it's fine that that happens to you. But if you're only relying on that, you're more than likely going to be waiting around for a long time. And the artists that do understand momentum are going to be just getting past you and get the momentum past you and win the game. And momentum, of course, is the idea of starting small and gradually adding on weight, sort of like you're in the gym. So what I want you to do after this video, if you're feeling uninspired or you don't know what to do and you want to be in the zone, start small. Small victories lead to big victories, and then start building up, okay? And then just try it out. Again, the whole idea here is set a small goal, try it out. It's not going to be that intense. You don't need to make the next Illmatic or Good Kid, Mad City tomorrow. Start small. Just write a verse after this video. Do one more tomorrow. Do one the next day. Then add on. Try it out. And put in the comment boxes what you think. Did this work out for you? I pretty much know it'll work. So in the comment boxes, be sure to flat out my ego and tell me that it does work. And of course, as always in these videos, if you've never watched this before, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, engage. We're here all the time. We're in momentum. And if you are watching us and you're already a fan and already subscribed, of course, check out our daily newsletter because that's where you get even more insights direct into your email inbox every day from me, the Big Homie Drew, rap coach extraordinaire. But regardless, hopefully this helps. I'm glad you watched. That inspiration is going to come. We all have it. We're creative, but also start to move to that momentum and you'll be in the zone in no time, faster than you expect. So with that being said, I'm off for the day. It's your Big Homie Drew, and I'm out.